WOHS or KTC Broadcasting. We've got some scores for you tonight. Just some brief high school sports scores for you. Hunter Yancey here. Been looking. There's still some games going on right now. Lincolnton and Maiden are still playing at the moment, as is Cherryville. Cherryville is still playing against Thomas Jefferson. Those are on WLON and WCSL. You can flip over to that and listen to that as well. But the game that you just got finished listening to was North Gaston at Burns Bulldogs. North Gaston came out on top in both games, the girls and the boys. The girls, they came out on top 65-46. The boys 70-51. North Gaston's men will be finished 8-6 in the conference. Burns Bulldogs 1-13. An unfortunate season for the Burns Bulldogs. A great season for North Gaston. They came out really firing, able to get this win over at Burns on hostile territory at Burns. Games still being played that I'm trying to get scores for is the Maiden Lincolnton men's game and the Cherryville Thomas Jefferson game. Those are the two games that I am waiting on that are also on our sister channels. If you wish to listen again, WLON is Maiden and Lincolnton. WCSL is Cherryville Thomas Jefferson. Cherryville and Thomas Jefferson. Just some scores that I have in front of me, though, thanks to the handy-dandy internet. Myers Park and Independence 57-44. Independence over Myers Park. Charlotte Catholic 73. Marvin Ridge 70. Those are some big scoring games there. Also just got some big news in, though. Big news. Got a phone call about it and a text message about it. The big news is that Coach Lance Ware will be leaving Shelby High School for Appalachian. That's what I've heard. It's for Appalachian. That is what I have heard. So that's something that we'll talk about as well. I'm going to actually play some quick commercials just so I can finish getting in all the information that I can. This is going to be a short post-game show tonight, obviously, because the Lincolnton game is still going on right now. I think it's not even at halftime yet, so there's no way that's going to be done in time. Thomas Jefferson, Cherryville, I think he's got about 5 minutes left. That's what I heard that, so I'm going to see if I can't get an updated score on that as well. And then I have a little something fun. I found online some projections for seeding in the playoffs for basketball, for high school basketball, 2A, 3A, and I also got 1A as well. So that'll be something that I will also throw in as well. I know a lot of people are listening that are interested in that, so I will go ahead and make sure that I get that to you. So I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be back after these messages.
I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you. Transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information.
We're here because your mother doesn't trust anyone else. Your daughter just got her license. Your son needs a dependable car for school. Or maybe you just appreciate honesty, which is exactly what you get at Classic Ford of Shelby. Whether shopping for one of our 200 new Fords in stock or one of our quality pre-owned vehicles starting as low as $3,000, you get honest service at a hometown price. Welcome to our family. Classic Ford of Shelby, the hometown store that gives you more. We're here because your mother doesn't trust anyone else. Your daughter just got her license. Your son needs a dependable car for school. Or maybe you just appreciate honesty, which is exactly what you get at Classic Ford of Shelby. Whether shopping for one of our 200 new Fords in stock or one of our quality pre-owned vehicles starting as low as $3,000, you get honest service at a hometown price. Welcome to our family. Classic Ford of Shelby, the hometown store that gives you more.
And we're back here on the KTC Broadcasting Prep Scoreboard Show Fridays. It's going to be a short one tonight, folks. Short one tonight. Not a lot of scores coming in right now. Still have games going. Our game that we had here on this channel, our featured game, finished early. That was North Gaston at Burns Bulldogs. The girls for North Gaston came out on top 65-46. And the boys for North Gaston did, in fact, come out on top. The Burns Bulldogs, the boys for North Gaston, 70-51. I do have a final score for one of the games from between Maiden and Lincolnton. The girls teams, the Lincolnton Lady Wolves came out on top, 64-56 after double overtime in high school. I know those ladies are probably tired, and that is really one of the reasons why there was such a late start to the Lincolnton Maiden game tonight. That's why I have no score update. I've made the text messages go as fast as I can. I can't do much. I'm doing my part. I need people to answer when I say, hey, I need a score update. And I'm in here, I'm running back and forth. Those that you can watch us on YouTube if you want. Yeah, those that have seen me run back and forth to queue up these commercials. I mean, I'm trying to listen so I can get a Cherryville Thomas Jefferson update. I mean, last I heard there was 1:16 left, but did they say the score? No. So I didn't hear the score. I'm going to continue to scroll and see what I can find on Twitter. I mean, I don't know, but the score that I do have for you is 70-51 boys North Gaston team over the Burns Bulldogs. Let me update Max Preps real quick, see if I've got any other scores that are up here. Any other scores? Hickory Ridge over Porter Ridge, 63-53. Monroe, 66. Parkwood, 39. Forest View, 81. Stuart Kramer, 78. Forest View came out on top there against Stuart Kramer, 81-78. That's the score that I've got. And Shelby on top of Chase, 83-54. That is a final. That's a big, big win for Shelby right there. And what I'm going to do now is I teased a little bit that I was able to go on Twitter. This is from Nick Stevens. He is on Twitter. Nick at the @ symbol, Nick Stevens, HSOT. And these are his projected seedings for the North Carolina high school basketball playoffs. So where I'm going to start in the 1A. Right now, the top 5 seeds in the East. Top 5 seeds in the eastern part. Washington County at 1. These are projections. Again, these are projections. Number 2, Henderson Collegiate. Number 3, Northwest Halifax. 4, Granville Central. And the 5 seed would be West Columbus. Again, this is the 1A, boys 1A. Top 5 seeds in the West for the 1A right now is showing number 1 is Winston-Salem Prep. It's the 1 seed. 2 is Community School of Davidson. The 3 seed is Lincoln Charter. He's projecting Lincoln Charter to get the 3 seed. The 4th is North Rowan, and the 5th is Starmount. So those are your top 5 seeds that are projected so far for the 1A, both on the East and the West. These are the last 5 in for the 1A that he's projecting is Lejeune. If I butcher that, I'm sorry. Lejeune. It might be French. Lejeune, I don't know. That's one of the last 5 in. West Montgomery, Carolina International, Langtree Charter, and Clover Garden. And then the first 5 out. I like how he does this. It's very college basketball like. The first 5 out, Manteo, Perkins, Kip Pride, Allegheny, and Elkin. So those are his last 5 out, or first 5 out, and then again the last 5 in for the 1A. Let's look over here at the 2A right now. For the again, these are projections, seeding projections. Top 5 East seeds. Number 1, he's got Farmville Central. Number 2, he's got Green Central. 3, Vance County. 4, Cummings, and 5, Goldsboro. A lot of people might remember Goldsboro. If you listen to the University of North Carolina basketball games, the Tar Heel games, Kobe White played at Goldsboro. Top 5 West seeds. Number 1, Forest Hills. Number 2, Maiden. It's got Maiden as a 2 seed. Number 3, Hendersonville. Number 4, Shelby. Shelby came up with a big win tonight, 83-54 over Chase. And number 5, West Stokes. Again, those are 2A boys basketball top 5 projections. Seeds for the East and the West. Now, for the last 5 in. The last 5 in that he has in the 2A boys basketball is Whiteville, North Lincoln, Bandy's, T.W. Andrews, and Providence Grove. First 5 out. Pisgah, Smoky Mountain, North Surrey, Northeastern, North Carolina Science, and Math. Now we go on to the 3A. 3A boys basketball projections. Again, I got to keep saying the word projections. These are not set in stone. I don't want people to think, oh, hey, I heard on the radio that this is what it's going to be. Hey, these are projections. These are projections. We don't know just yet. But this is what you should be looking for. So you might not be so surprised if some of these teams get some of these seeds. Starting in the East seeds. Number 1, Hillside. Number 2, Eastern Alamance. Number 3, Northern Nash. Number 4, Williams. And number 5, Southern Lee. Those are the top 5 projected East seeds. The top 5 West seeds. Cox Mill, 1. I've watched Cox Mill play, and they are fantastic. For those of you who have not went and seen this Wendell Carter Jr. kid play, he's going to play at Duke. And I'm just going to say, it doesn't hurt to go watch the kid because he's phenomenal. He is phenomenal. But that's who they have projected as the 1 seed in the 3A in the West, Cox Mill. 2, Southwest Guilford. 3, Freedom. 4, Charlotte Catholic. And 5, Kings Mountain. Kings Mountain. They've had a good year so far. Really have. They've had a really good year so far, and I think that they deserve to be in the top 5. Absolutely. But we'll see what goes. Again, those are projections. And then your last 5 in projected for the 3A, Cape Fear, Irwin, Moorhead, Northern Durham, Cuthbertson. First 5 out for the 3A boys basketball projection, Piedmont, Monroe, Watauga, North Gaston, and Crest. These are all from, you can look at this list online at Nick Stevens, HSOT. That's his Twitter handle. You can go on Twitter. It's where he's put these. I don't know if he's put them anywhere else, but that's where I found these projections. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cue a quick commercial break. See if I can't get some final scores. When we come back, we're going to wrap this up. You've been listening to KTC Broadcast. I'll be back after these messages.
They've done it. Weston Sales in Vail is North America's #1 coyote dealer. Now listen up. I didn't just say #1 in North Carolina. I didn't say just #1 in the United States. I said #1 coyote dealer in North America. Come to Weston Sales in Vail and find out why. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new coyote from Weston Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. West End Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, number 1 in North America. They've done it. West End Sales in Vail is North America's number 1 Coyote dealer. Now listen up. I didn't just say number 1 in North Carolina. I didn't say just number 1 in the United States. I said number 1 Coyote dealer in North America. Come to West End Sales in Vail and find out why. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new Coyote from West End Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. West End Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, number 1 in North America. Flu shots are now available at the Falston Pharmacy, at Allen Drug Store in Stanley, and at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville. All 3 stores can bill Medicaid, along with Medicare and Blue Cross Blue Shield. And at all 3 stores, you can now find Little Beekeeper from Lincolnton. It's great for allergies. And local elderberry to help fight off colds, flu, and allergies. Plus local honey, too. The Falston Pharmacy on Highway 18 North in Falston, Allen Drug Store, Main Street in Stanley, and Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Come in now and save up to $1,200 on select GE Profile appliance packages, refrigerators, dishwashers, ranges, and microwave ovens. Let Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center put a package together for you. Again, save up to $1,200 on select GE Profile appliance packages. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center. 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturday.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come on in today and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Coming in for all the details. And check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the locations today, 325 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Blanton Cars in Shelby.
And we're back here on the Prep Scoreboard Show Fridays after all the games. Game that is still going, though, Maiden and Lincolnton men's game. Still have gotten no word back from my reporters out there, so I have no score update on the men's game. Running back and forth in here trying to get the final score for the Cherryville-Thomas Jefferson game, and I did, in fact, get it finally. They finally said the score. 86-75, Cherryville on top of Thomas Jefferson. 86-75, 11-point win for the Cherryville Ironmen. Hard-fought game by Thomas Jefferson. Let me just go over the few scores I have right here. So that one is 86-75, Cherryville men over Thomas Jefferson's men's. Maiden and Lincolnton, this is the score I do have. It is the girls' game. Lincolnton on top, 64-56 after double overtime. Took 2 overtimes to decide the winner of that game. It was, in fact, the Lincolnton Lady Wolves. I've got 2 scores for the North Gaston at Burns game. The girls for North Gaston came out on top, 65-46. And the boys for North Gaston came out on top, 70-51. Finally got a score update for you for the Maiden Lincolnton game. 41-38 Maiden. Right now, 48-31 Maiden is the score update I have from that. Like I said, game still going. You can turn over to WLON and listen to that one. And that's a close game. That's a close game. And like I said earlier, Maiden is projected right now to get one of the top 5 seeds in the 2A West. And they're in a nail-biter right now. 3-point game against Lincolnton. Looking at see if we got any other scores that came in on the interweb. See if they've got any other scores for me that I can give to you before I start wrapping this show up. Not, yeah, a lot of them still are missing scores. Missing scores, I know a big one everybody was wanting to look forward to hearing. I'll say it again. Shelby, 83. Chase, 54. Another one I can tell you for this area is Forest View, 81. Stuart Kramer, 78. 81, 78. Forest View over Stuart Kramer. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I know it's a short show. I don't have all the stuff in front of me because we still have a game going. And that game is probably just now in the third quarter. It could go on for another hour, and I would just keep saying the same stuff over and over again. So I'll just go over these scores one more time. North Gaston wins in both the girls and boys matches, 65-46 in the girls, 70-51 over Burns. The Maiden Lincolnton game, the girls for Lincolnton beat Maiden 64-56 in double overtime. The score update that I had also as well was 41-38, still going on. Boys Maiden on top of Lincolnton right now. Again, that is 41-38. And the final from Cherryville Thomas Jefferson men's 86-75. Little update again. I teased it earlier. I'm just going to say it right now just to reiterate for everybody that wants to hear this. Just got word. Literally just got word today. We'll probably talk about it again tomorrow morning. You guys tune in. We might touch on it just a little bit. Saturday morning sports talk show. Campers in. Coach Lance Ware leaving Shelby. Coach Lance Ware is leaving Shelby for Appalachian. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back after these messages. KTCBroadcasting.com.
Smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Dr. Stroud, Wilson, Thompson, and McCurry invite you in for all of your dental needs, from preventive care to cosmetic dentistry, from crowns and bridges to root canals and implants. For your appointment, call 704-482-3281 or visit the website at shelbydentist.net. Yes, smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Located at 416 West Warren Street in Shelby. Kids love them. Hey, and you will too. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again,
Are we having fun yet?
Relax and enjoy yourself.
The Boss, 101.5 FM, 1390 AM, WOHS, Shelby.
Maybe